What's going on YouTube? 0088 here, and I'm about to react to Doctor Strange versus Doctor Fate Death Battle. Now, I've always imagined Doctor Strange facing off against Harry Potter ever since I saw Doctor... You know what's mad? Infinity War, right? Doctor Strange looked like a legit boss. In his film looked like it was nothing. It makes sense though, because obviously it's been, I don't know, maybe a couple years, and he's obviously become a proper Sorcerer Supreme, so to speak. So in Infinity War, Doctor Strange was a boss, and I thought, who would win? I asked my girlfriend, who would win between Harry Potter, because she's a massive Harry Potter fan. Who would win between Harry Potter and Doctor Strange? And she thinks adult Harry Potter would win, but yeah, she's biased, she's a Harry Potter fan. But I don't know. But then they're doing Doctor Strange versus Doctor Fate here. I don't know anything about Doctor Fate. I'm guessing he's a magician as well from the DC universe, but I have no idea about anything. I don't know what his stats are. We're gonna find out now in Death Battle. Let's watch. Because
the art of magic is a perplexing thing. Only those with the right knowledge, talent, and willpower can truly claim to be the most powerful wizards of all.
Like Doctor Strange, the Sorcerer Supreme of Marvel Comics.
And Dr. Fate, DC's defender of cosmic order.
He's weighing some boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Oh, I thought they would look like the other one.
Dr. Stephen Strange wasn't just any brilliant neurosurgeon, he was the very best.
Too bad he was also a prick who cared more about the money he made than the patients he worked on.
Do you guys remember in Infinity War when they did that thing and it was like... That was so hard when all his arms appeared around him.
Your entire family,
you know I've got to see that shit in this.
Like Stevens did.
I've got to see that recreated in this.
Anybody else. Also, money's just great.
Strange's talent at the operating table earned him celebrations worldwide. His work became more expensive, and his bank account rose into the millions.
And then...
Big car crash. Benedict Cumberbatch is perfect Doctor Strange. He was my fan casting, actually casted.
Strange survived, but his hands got terrible nerve damage, making them useless for complex tasks like, oh, I don't know, surgery. Pretty inconvenient.
To find a cure, Strange spent his entire fortune and traveled the globe until he found the Ancient One. He had heard of this man's befuddling mystic healing powers, and at this point, he was up for trying anything.
But the old dude refused to cure him. Instead, he offered to teach Strange how to use magic himself and become a superhero. Who needs hands when you have magic?
Through his training, Strange discovered many secrets.
Looks like they're animated, their own kind of animation.
Spells. He has learned so many charms, jinxes, enchantments, conjurations, hexes, and incantations that it would be impossible to list them all now, but he certainly has his favorites.
Was that Marvel
like
vs.
the nearly
Capcom?
unbreakable bands of Sidorak.
Never seen him in
Unless you're
that.
super strong like the Hulk or Thanos, no way you're snapping these chains.
He can surround foes in everlasting fire with the flames of Faltine, launch energy shots called the bolts of Balthak.
You hear say Balzac?
Knock out foes with the mists of Morpheus, and shield himself using the 7 rings of Ragador.
Who the hell came up with these spell names? Whatever happened to plain old abracadabra? Everybody loves that one.
Other techniques of his include illusions, hypnotism, protective force fields, telekinesis, immortality, time manipulation, power stealing, teleportation, dimensional travel, transmutation, spell
they did such a good job of it.
And he can turn himself into a ghost! Ooh.
That's his astral form, a projection of Strange's soul separate from his body, which defies the laws of physics.
Look, Wiz, he can go through walls and fly around. That's a ghost.
To invoke these spells, Strange audibly calls upon the powers of the Vishanti, 3 godly beings of enormous power.
Oh, that one's a kitty.
I summon 4 of the shielding powers of the Vishanti.
The Vishanti, I used that in my video.
It sure puts mysterious hocus pocus to shame.
Anyway, after many years of study, Strange's mentor was slain by a creepy hentai monster, and Strange was granted the title of Sorcerer Supreme, which is like a normal sorcerer with all the toppings.
As Sorcerer Supreme, Strange was deemed the most powerful magic user and defender of the world. To better perform his duties, he carries numerous magical artifacts which assist him in battle.
The cloak of levitation lets him fly without magic and has a mind of its own, like Aladdin's magic carpet, but way more stylish. The wand of Watum amplifies
So does
his
he? I
powers,
always thought
and
they
the
made
axe
him
of
the cloak intelligent in the films just for fun. I didn't know it was the cloak was intelligent in
found
the
that
comics
axe
as
in my
well.
ex-wife's old witch cave. I mean apartment.
But most versatile of all is the Eye of Agamotto. With this amulet, Strange can perceive any truth, absorb massive amounts of energy, enhance his psychic powers, and fire a light that can weaken and obliterate magical entities.
If you haven't noticed, Doctor Strange is super powerful. With all this magical mumbo-jumbo, he's taken on some of the biggest threats in the universe.
Set me free! No, I've come to bargain.
And if he ever gets stuck, he basically just rewrites the rules of reality, which is probably what happens when you divide by zero.
That's not even possible.
Exactly! It's magic whiz. Anything can happen.
Strange's astral form has traveled across the planet in, quote, precious seconds, putting him at several million miles per hour.
Even better, when Adam Warlock once used an infinity gem to banish Strange to the far reaches of the universe,
Damn.
Strange just cast a spell that zoomed him all the way back. So yeah, F you, Adam.
Given what we see here, Doctor Strange was most
Man, when's
likely
Adam
sent
Warlock
to
gonna
a
join the
void
MCU
or a
already,
large
man?
empty area between
Piss take.
galaxies. The void where our galaxy resides is about 2 billion light years in diameter, with the Milky Way set relatively close to the center. Based on Strange's conversation here, we can assume a generously short time frame of 5 seconds. So, Strange must have moved over 4.2 septillion miles per hour. That's 6 quadrillion times the speed of light.
Damn! Oh, how about that time he ripped the soul out of his arch nemesis and sent him back in time? Or when he
Still made
restored
it
his
Infinity
cloak of
Gauntlet, Adam
levitation from
Warlock.
mere scraps? Or when
God
he beat up
damn,
the
I didn't know he had the
Galactus
gauntlet on him when he
and
did that.
totally scrambled his brain?
With his immense magical prowess, Strange has survived blasts from Voltor, a robot with the power to move stars, and even withstood a supernova. At minimum, an exploding star outputs over 350 septillion gigatons of TNT.
That means nothing
That's
to me.
6
I don't know what
septillion times
septillion-
greater than the Tsar Bomba,
does
the
that
most
mean?
powerful nuclear
Okay.
weapon ever made.
Not impressed yet? Well, Strange can manipulate and detonate stars himself. That's right, this guy uses supernovas as
Death
weapons.
herself feels
Strange
like
is
too difficult to
exceptionally
train
clever, and
Strange's
while
soul.
his physique is not superhuman,
Strong.
it's worth noting that he is a talented athlete and martial artist. This is important as the use of magic can wear down the magician's body if it is unfit. His immortality has also proved incredibly useful.
I'll say, he's looking pretty good for a guy born in the 1930s.
More than that,
Wait,
at
what?
one point Strange was recruited by the Vishanti to fight in a magical war, which lasted 5,000 years.
Holy shit! I hope he got some really good veterans benefits after that.
5,000
This guy has
years.
the power to protect the universe and reshape it however he wants. I know which doctor I'm calling the next time I'm sick.
I'm Doctor Strange, Sorcerer Supreme.
Sounds like Benedict Cumberbatch there.
Tell me, Bootsy, do you believe in fate?
I only believe in one thing, Wiz. 18-year
No idea about
proof
Dr. Fate,
whiskey.
man.
Well,
So money's
after
in Strange
accompanying
by
his father
default.
on an
We'll find
archaeological
out.
expedition in Mesopotamia,
He's 70, but he's physically
12-year-old
21.
Kent Nelson certainly did.
Instead of digging up boring old artifacts like tools or pottery, Kent uncovered a 10 billion-year-old god. Too bad waking him up also gassed Kent's dad to death.
This
Founder of the
slumbering
Justice
god was
Society.
Nabu, a lord of order born from the very beginning of the universe. While Nabu normally cares little about the universally inconsequential concerns of individual humans, this time was different. Nabu took the newly orphaned Kent under his wing and taught him the ways of magic.
Oh, sweet! I'd take a god dad over an ordinary one any day. But really, I'd just take any dad.
Though Nabu wasn't too keen on the actual parenting part of the deal, so he just magicked Kent into a full-grown adult over the course of a week.
Does that mean he got hit with all those years of awkward puberty all at
Goofy
once?
movie.
My god, talk about a mood swing.
To master the mystic arts, Nabu granted Kent 3 ancient relics. First and foremost, Kent donned the golden helmet of fate.
Well, While Kent woke up the physical body, Nabu's soul is actually
Love their eyeliner
inside this
on
helmet.
this part, yeah.
So when Kent put it on, his spirit merged with Nabu's and they became Dr. Fate.
I am an agent of order.
Wait, he's 12. Technically, he can't be a doctor yet, right?
Well, in time, he became a trained physician and achieved a PhD in archaeology.
Good for him. Anyway, he's also got the Cloak of Destiny, which gave him flight, super strength, and superhuman durability.
Lastly, he received the Amulet
Okay.
of Anubis, a talisman which increases Fate's powers, counters opposing magic, and can
Man,
launch
I've
an
never
intense
heard of this
beam of
guy.
magical firepower. It also houses its own pocket dimension, where the souls of past Dr. Fates reside.
Oh yeah, lots of people have worn that shiny helmet, and not all of them were doctors.
What the hell?
Even Kent's
Why would you
white
say that
is
and
a
show
guy
that
with a
shot
magic
and then
action.
do some
But Kent
male
is like
stripping
the main
crap?
one, so we're sticking with him.
As Dr. Fate, Kent became the immortal champion of the
the heck
supernatural
is
lords
this?
of order in their fight
There's a
against
film?
the vile lords of chaos.
Oh, is that?
And he learned tons
Is
of
that,
wacky wizard skills he can use with just a
Supergirl or
thought.
something?
Perfect for putting chaos gods in their place.
Fate can use telekinesis, cast illusions, erect force fields, hypnotize foes, read minds, teleport vast distances, create an astral projection of himself, travel through time and dimensions, and even manipulate matter at a molecular level.
Let's face it, Wiz, he's so powerful he can basically do whatever the hell he wants. Like that time he did a Freaky Friday body swap with Blue Beetle like it was nothing. He can even conjure up Superman's Kryptonian powers for himself. That's
What?
right. This guy can just decide to be Superman for a day.
With his mighty
What?
magic, Fate has turned
Isn't that
millions
already
into
made Doctor
dust,
Strange
thrown a
lose?
planet into
Actually,
a
you
sun,
wouldn't between
and
Doctor Strange and
physically held
Superman.
back the
Because
destruction of
sometimes
the universe.
Superman's full of strength, but if you can just nullify him with magic.
Once
Oh yeah,
it
Superman's
moved
weak
through
to
space
magic,
so
to be
fast,
fair.
it reached the velocity of God, and then bounced off the edge of the universe. What the hell does that even mean?
Fate has regenerated his body from a single thought, withstood hits from the likes of Superman and Ultraman, and somehow survived in a dimension of reality where literally nothing exists.
Who the hell is writing this crap?
Also, when DC decided to reboot their entire comic line, Fate was one of the only characters to survive the crisis that literally collapsed the multiverse.
But he does have one big weakness. The helmet is Nabu. Nabu is the source of Fate's powers, so if you remove the helmet, he loses his magic.
For the most part, Kent does possess some magical ability of his own, like telekinesis and super strength, but he's not even remotely close to the potential of Dr. Fate. And even further from the true Fate. When the souls of a man, a woman, and a god come together, in this case Kent, Inza, and Nabu, they create Dr. Fate's ultimate state of being. An entity with enough power to rip the universe apart and effortlessly overpower other lords of order and chaos.
Sadly, like all Menage a Trois scenarios, keeping this going for too long could destroy all three of them. So Fate doesn't go final form unless he absolutely has to.
Still, the people of the cosmos can sleep easy knowing Fate is on their side.
Your fate is utterly binding.
Who are you?
Let me show you, my friend.
He looks pretty cool. It was in Smallville. It looks pretty cool in Smallville. I thought that was
Bets are
Supergirl.
set. Let's
Why could they look like that?
once and for all.
But first, I'll teach you how to be a wizard in the kitchen. Free. But right now, it's time for a death battle.
Here we go. Let's see who wins this. My money's on Doctor Strange. Even though Doctor Fate does sound pretty strong. Damn, man. Doctor Strange is swole. He's swole. If Strange is that muscly, then I hate to see what Captain America and fucking Thor and that look like, and Hulk. He's doing the voice acting.
Doesn't resolve this embarrassment. I see somebody needs a lesson in manners.
I wonder if they're going to give him the time stone. Because he doesn't have a time stone in the comics.
Take the blades of the Voltaire. How's that for an embarrassment?
Fool, you are merely a doctor. I am a god.
This is April.
The hell? They're just getting thrown through universes. Oh, that's cool. Water animation. They're throwing each other through universes. All I wanted to see was Doctor Strange multiply himself like he did in Infinity War, man. He's doing some next level shit. They're just fighting through different universes.
I understand your power now.
Oh snap.
So the god is just a man in disguise. Let's see how you fare with him. Shut up! Oshta, grip me the crimson bag! Friend once told me the helmet doesn't make the man. The time! Use it!
They're going all out with this one.
Witness your true fate.
Oh no, Doctor Strange is dying. The hell? What's he making? He made himself one gender or what? Like he turned two genders into one. What the hell was that?
I can't stop you here. Maybe in there.
Oh, that was sick. Jesus, did he just astral project himself into his head? He just thinks about pyramids.
August. Where am I?
Dr. Strange, welcome to my home.
If his astral projection form dies, does he die in real life? I don't know. Oh. I guess it does.
Don't doctors take an oath to never take a life or whatever?
Analyzing this matchup was bizarre. You might even say it was strange.
Save the puns, Wiz, that's my job. But yeah, both these Doctor Wizards were so stupidly powerful, trying to find their limit was like looking for a needle in a haystack. But nobody remembered to pump the needle there in the first place.
With their maximum potential seemingly unmeasurable, it's easy to make an argument for either one to win. If given the chance, Strange could have certainly, say, stolen Fate's powers, or maybe even just willed him out of existence.
I bet plenty of Strange fans are letting us know how in the comments below.
And that's fine, but Death Battle looks at the larger picture to find the most likely outcome of them all, and Fate simply held the advantage on a grander scale.
Strange may have fought a 5,000-year war, but Nabu's been around since the beginning of the universe. Over 10 billion years. He definitely had way more experience.
Fate also had the advantage of casting the majority of his spells non-verbally, while many of Strange's required specific hand movements and incantations. Still, it was only a matter of time until the Eye of Agamotto informed
Well, I suppose he
Strange
needs the
of
hand
Fate's
movements, but
one
not the
weakness.
incantations.
Steve
Oh, like
Pepper
Naruto's
wasn't as easy as
genjutsus.
you'd think. He had his own magic, and his superhuman strength was something Strange didn't have at all. Basically, anything Strange could do, Fate could do too. But
Even if Strange
even
ever
more.
turns into
Remember how
a
Strange
super
cast a spell which moved him 6 quadrillion times the speed of light?
Yep. Now remember how Fate's helmet flew from Earth to the edge of the universe and back?
It took about 1 year to make this trip. Given the estimated scope of the observable and unknown universe, a trip of this magnitude would require the helm to fly nearly 28 decillion times the speed of light. That's over 4 quintillion times faster than Strange.
Look at it this way. Strange was a man borrowing the powers of a god, while Fate's a god borrowing a man. Plus, that power boost with Inza's soul from the amulet put Fate on a level above the gods in his universe. Something Strange can't really do
Those
himself.
symbols, I thought
Both
that
Doctor
was
Strange
boy
and Dr. Fate possess
and female male
incomprehensibly impressive
symbols.
magic, but Fate held more experience, greater physical abilities, and a wider range of talents.
Which left Steven stuck with a strange twist of fate.
The winner is Dr. Fate.
That was a pun and a half.
Thanks for watching, guys. If you
Twist
want
of
exclusive
fate.
commentary on this episode, click that box right over there.
Good.
And if you want the battle music for yourself, there's a
That's
download
fun.
link.
Leon
in the
Kennedy
description.
versus Frank
See you next
West. That's the temptation. You guys want to react to that? I haven't seen that one yet. Let me know if you guys want me to react to. What's this? Ryu versus Jin? No, I think I'm. What is that? What is that? Ryu versus Jin? All CGI and that? That's sick. I didn't get that. What the? But it looks sick anyway. Anyway, that's my reaction to Doctor Strange versus Dr. Fate. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give me a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for notifications. And let me know if you want me to react to that Leon Kennedy versus the guy from Dead Rising. I don't know his name. I'm sure Leon Kennedy wins that, surely. But anyway, peace.